Have you ever checked your blood sugar after eating what you believed was a healthy snack, only to find the numbers were much higher than expected? If so, you're not alone. Many people assume that only candy, cookies, or sugary desserts cause blood sugar to rise. But the truth is, some of the biggest blood sugar spikes come from foods that don't even taste sweet. In fact, many of these snacks are marketed as healthy, low-fat, or heart-friendly, making them especially easy to trust. For adults over 60, this can become even more important. As we age, our bodies often become less efficient at using insulin. That means foods that seemed harmless years ago may now have a much bigger impact on blood sugar levels. Frequent spikes can leave you feeling tired, hungry again soon after eating, and over time may make it harder to manage diabetes or prediabetes. The good news is that once you know which snacks deserve a second look, you can make simple swaps that help keep your blood sugar steadier without giving up enjoyable foods. Before we begin, remember that everyone's body responds differently to food. If you have diabetes or another medical condition, use this information as general education and work with your healthcare professional to choose the eating plan that's right for you. Now, let's count down from number 10 to the snack that surprises most people. Number 10, rice cakes. Rice cakes have a reputation for being one of the healthiest snacks on the grocery store shelf. They're light, crunchy, and low in fat. Many people even choose them instead of chips because they seem like the healthier option. But here's the problem. Most plain rice cakes are made from highly processed white rice. During processing, much of the fiber is removed. Fiber normally helps slow digestion, but without much of it, the carbohydrates can be broken down quickly, leading to a faster rise in blood sugar for many people. Another issue is that rice cakes are very light. Because they don't feel filling, it's easy to eat 3, 4, or even 5 without realizing it. Suddenly you've eaten far more carbohydrates than you intended. Even flavored rice cakes can be misleading. Some varieties include added starches or seasonings that don't necessarily improve their nutritional value. So, does this mean you should never eat rice cakes? Not at all. Instead of eating them by themselves, try pairing 1 or 2 rice cakes with a source of protein or healthy fat. For example, spread a little natural peanut butter on top, add a slice of turkey, or enjoy them with a boiled egg on the side. Protein and healthy fats may help slow digestion and make the snack more satisfying. The goal isn't to fear food. It's to build a snack that works better for your body. And the next snack is sitting in millions of kitchen cabinets because it's advertised as a healthy breakfast choice. Number 9, instant oatmeal packets. Oatmeal can absolutely be part of a healthy diet. In fact, traditional oats contain a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which may help support heart health and contribute to steadier blood sugar when eaten as part of a balanced diet. So why are instant oatmeal packets on this list? The answer is processing. Many instant oatmeal products are cut into very small pieces so they cook quickly. Smaller pieces are often digested faster than less processed oats. On top of that, many flavored packets contain added sugars or sweeteners. Even when the flavor doesn't seem overly sweet, those extras can increase the total carbohydrate content. Another common mistake is eating oatmeal by itself. A bowl of oatmeal without protein may leave some people hungry again in just a couple of hours. A better approach is to choose plain rolled or steel-cut oats whenever possible and add ingredients that provide more balance. A handful of chopped nuts, a spoonful of plain Greek yogurt served on the side, or a sprinkle of chia seeds can increase protein, healthy fats, or fiber. Adding cinnamon can provide flavor without adding sugar, although it's important to remember that no spice is a substitute for diabetes medication or a balanced eating pattern. Small changes like these can make a meal more satisfying while helping reduce rapid blood sugar swings. Now let's move to a snack that many people think is almost pure protein, but often isn't. Number 8, flavored yogurt. Yogurt is often recommended because it contains calcium and protein. But not every yogurt is created equal. Many fruit-flavored yogurts contain significant amounts of added sugar. Even products labeled as light, low-fat, or fruit on the bottom may contain more carbohydrates than people expect. Here's why that matters. Protein in yogurt can help with fullness, but large amounts of added sugar may offset some of that benefit by causing a sharper rise in blood sugar. Another issue is portion size. Large single-serving containers can provide much more carbohydrate than smaller portions. So what's the better option? Plain Greek yogurt is often a smart choice because it's higher in protein and contains no added sugar. If you'd like more flavor, add fresh berries, sliced strawberries, or a few blueberries. Whole fruit also provides fiber, which is generally more beneficial than sugary fruit syrups mixed into many flavored yogurts. A sprinkle of chopped walnuts or almonds can add healthy fats and make the snack even more satisfying. Simple swaps like this can help you enjoy yogurt while keeping your meal more balanced. We've covered 3 snacks that often surprise people, but the next one is even more unexpected because many families serve it every single day believing it's one of the healthiest foods available. Stay tuned, because snack number 7 catches many people completely off guard. The next snack on our list is found in almost every grocery store, often displayed with bright labels that say natural, whole grain, or made with real fruit. Because of those labels, many people assume it's one of the safest choices for blood sugar. But the reality may surprise you. Number 7, Granola Bars. Granola bars are convenient. You can carry one in your purse, keep one in your car, or grab one when you're in a hurry. They seem like the perfect healthy snack. Unfortunately, many commercial granola bars are closer to candy bars than health foods. While oats themselves can be nutritious, manufacturers often combine them with syrups, added sugars, honey, dried fruit concentrates, chocolate chips, or sweet coatings to improve taste and texture. Even bars that don't taste very sweet can contain a surprisingly high amount of carbohydrates. Some bars also use puffed rice or other refined grains that are digested quickly. That combination can lead to a faster rise in blood sugar than many people expect. Another problem is portion size. Granola bars are small, so they often don't keep you full for very long. A short time later, you're hungry again and reaching for another snack. Instead of choosing a bar simply because it says healthy on the package, take a moment to read the nutrition label. Look for options with more protein and fiber and less added sugar. Better yet, consider a handful of unsalted nuts with a piece of fresh fruit. This combination provides healthy fats, fiber, and natural sweetness while helping many people feel satisfied longer. Now let's move to another snack that almost everyone has eaten at some point, and it rarely tastes sweet. Number 6, pretzels. Pretzels seem harmless. They're baked instead of fried, they're low in fat, and they're often recommended instead of potato chips. But when it comes to blood sugar, pretzels deserve a closer look. Most pretzels are made from refined white flour. During processing, much of the natural fiber is removed. Without enough fiber to slow digestion, the starch is converted into glucose relatively quickly. Because pretzels are dry and crunchy, it's also easy to eat a large amount without realizing it. Before long, you've consumed far more carbohydrates than you planned. Even worse, pretzels contain very little protein or healthy fat to help balance the meal. If you enjoy something crunchy, there are better options. Roasted chickpeas, a small handful of mixed nuts, or sliced vegetables with hummus provide more fiber and protein while helping create a more balanced snack. Remember, blood sugar isn't affected only by whether a food tastes sweet. It's also influenced by the type of carbohydrate, how processed the food is, and what you eat with it. And now we're about to discuss one of the biggest surprises on today's countdown. Number 5, crackers. Crackers are a pantry staple. People enjoy them with soup, cheese, peanut butter, or simply by themselves. The problem is that many popular crackers are made primarily from refined flour. Even though they're salty rather than sweet, your digestive system quickly breaks those starches down into glucose. It's easy to underestimate how many crackers you've eaten because each one is small. A few here and a few there can quickly become an entire serving, or even 2 or 3 servings. Some flavored varieties also contain added starches and extra sodium, making them even less appealing as an everyday snack. Does that mean you have to stop eating crackers forever? Not necessarily. If you choose whole grain crackers that contain more fiber and pair them with cheese, hummus, tuna, or natural peanut butter, you create a snack that's much more balanced than crackers alone. The combination of protein, healthy fat, and fiber can help slow digestion and improve fullness. Now we're entering the top 4. These next snacks fool millions of people because they're often recommended as healthy foods. And number 4 may already be sitting in your kitchen. Number 4, dried fruit. Fruit is an important part of a healthy eating pattern. It provides vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. But dried fruit is different from fresh fruit in one important way. When water is removed, the natural sugars become much more concentrated. Think about it this way. It doesn't take many raisins to equal the sugar found in an entire bunch of grapes. Because dried fruit is small and easy to eat, many people consume much larger portions than they realize. Although dried fruit still contains nutrients and fiber, portion size becomes especially important for people managing blood sugar. Instead of eating a large handful straight from the bag, consider a much smaller serving paired with a handful of almonds or walnuts. The healthy fats and protein may help make the snack more satisfying. Even better, many people find that fresh fruit is naturally more filling because of its water content. An apple, pear, orange, or a handful of berries often provides volume along with fiber, making it easier to feel satisfied. We've now reached the final 3 snacks. These are the foods that surprise people the most because they don't taste like desserts, yet they can still have a significant impact on blood sugar for many individuals. And the next one is probably in your refrigerator right now. We've reached the final 3, and these are often the most surprising. They don't taste like candy or cake, yet they can still cause a noticeable rise in blood sugar for many people, especially adults over 60. As always, everyone's body is different. Blood sugar responses vary from person to person, so think of these as foods to be mindful of rather than foods you must eliminate completely. Number 3, fruit juice. Many people believe that drinking a glass of fruit juice is the same as eating fresh fruit. Unfortunately, they're not the same. When fruit is turned into juice, much of the fiber is removed. Fiber helps slow the absorption of natural sugars, but without it, those sugars can enter the bloodstream much more quickly. Even 100% fruit juice with no added sugar can cause a faster blood sugar rise than eating a whole orange or apple. Another issue is portion size. Drinking a large glass of juice takes only a minute or 2, but eating several whole oranges would be difficult because the fiber helps you feel full. If you enjoy fruit, choosing the whole fruit is usually the better option. The fiber, chewing, and slower eating process all contribute to better fullness and may support steadier blood sugar. If you do drink juice, keep the portion small and avoid sipping it throughout the day. Now let's move to the runner-up. Number 2, fat-free flavored popcorn. Popcorn itself can be a nutritious whole grain. The problem isn't plain air-popped popcorn. The problem is many packaged versions. Some flavored popcorn products contain added starches, sweet coatings, or refined ingredients that increase the total carbohydrate load. Others are marketed as fat-free, but to improve flavor, manufacturers may add ingredients that don't necessarily make them a better choice for blood sugar. Plain air-popped popcorn in a sensible portion can fit into many healthy eating plans. Instead of butter-flavored toppings loaded with additives, try seasoning it with herbs, black pepper, paprika, or a light sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. Adding a small source of protein, such as a few nuts on the side, can also make the snack more satisfying. And now, the number 1 snack that often spikes blood sugar without tasting sweet. Number 1. Potato chips. This surprises many people because potato chips aren't sweet at all. But potatoes are naturally rich in starch, and when they're sliced thin, processed, and cooked into chips, they're easy to eat in large amounts very quickly. Most people don't stop after 5 or 6 chips. Before they know it, they've finished half the bag. That means they've consumed a large amount of refined starch, calories, and sodium in just a few minutes. Because chips contain very little fiber and protein, they usually don't keep you full for long. Soon after eating them, hunger returns, leading to even more snacking. If you're craving something crunchy, try roasted chickpeas, lightly salted mixed nuts, sliced cucumbers, bell peppers, celery with hummus, or homemade popcorn in moderate portions. These alternatives provide more nutrition and are generally more filling. So, what can we learn from today's countdown? The biggest lesson is that sweet taste and blood sugar are not the same thing. Many foods that taste salty, plain, or even healthy can still raise blood sugar because they're rich in refined carbohydrates or are highly processed. Instead of focusing only on sugar, pay attention to the overall quality of your snack. A balanced snack often includes a source of protein, healthy fats, fiber-rich foods, reasonable portion sizes. Simple combinations like plain Greek yogurt with berries, an apple with peanut butter, vegetables with hummus, a boiled egg with whole grain crackers, or a handful of nuts can help many people stay satisfied while supporting steadier blood sugar. Remember, you don't need a perfect diet. Small, consistent improvements usually have a much greater impact than trying to change everything overnight. If you have diabetes, prediabetes, or another medical condition, monitor your blood sugar as recommended by your healthcare professional and discuss any major dietary changes with them. Your individual response to foods may be different from someone else's. If you found this video helpful, let us know in the comments. Which of these snacks surprised you the most? Your experience might help someone else make a healthier choice. And if you'd like more practical tips about healthy eating, mobility, heart health, and healthy aging after 60, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay active, and we'll see you in the next video.